This morning, aren't you? Better watch it, Coco. There's 2 hunters around. And you too, little one. Hello, Gideon. The hunters are here. You be careful.
We have hardly entered the reserve, and already we have stopped and are at work. I never feel at ease on foot, approaching rhino in open country with no protection whatever in case of a charge. A lot of people have got killed that way. There's no chance of getting much closer without detection anyway. I signaled to Michaela. This isn't a longhorn Gertie, let us go. Oh, yes, Michaela wants at least one more picture. At last, to my relief, we're on our way back. And, when we least expect it, a long, pointed, incredibly sharp, forward-pointing horn emerges from behind a bush. We've had no time to hide. We're at work taking pictures. This is Gertie, all right, at last. The legendary Gertie.
Cool. Gertie. What a ooter.
Surely the most abnormal and freakish rhino horn ever seen.
Go away. Oh, sorry, Gertie. Didn't know you felt like that. You people come down here in your safari suits. We have to protect our own environment, you know.
Our whole house and garden seem to be turning into a nursery at the moment. This is a very recently born baby warthog.
Hey, what's going on, eh? I come out and
This is the largest beetle in the world. Even the largest beetle in the world is helpless on its back.
No, I'm not helpless. Yeah, been picked up by a human hand. David Attenborough once paid me up. One bag.
Quite close to the camp, Jack spotted almost hidden in the branches of a tree a mysterious, moving shape. It was one of the most extraordinary and fantastic animals in the world, the sloth. A sloth instinctively grips onto anything that comes within its reach. And so the problem of getting it down was easily solved with this vine, which the Indians call Granny's backbone. But the sloth's passion for gripping onto things isn't always so helpful.
Well, that was life in the bush back in the far-off days, when nature programs had to be high drama stuff to compete with adventure yarns. And when a couple of nosy Europeans were the chief source of human contact for wildlife in the jungle and on the plains. As for me, I never got much of a chance to try on my safari suit, or my wetsuit and flippers for that matter, Well, there was always such a lot going on down at the zoo. Now, come on, come on. Get back into your cage. Go on. Go on. No, 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 no. I'm not going back. Of course I'm not. I'm stopping out here. I'm not going back yet. No, I'm stopping out here for a bit. Well, we've got the rubbish to go through yet, haven't we? I mean, there's lots of stuff in that rubbish that isn't rubbish. Oh, yes. Very good rubbish, this is. Look what I got. See? Come in handy. Look, if I bought you an ice cream, would you go back? Well, let's see the ice cream, mate. Let's see the ice cream. I mean, that's nice. Let's see the... Oh, that is the ice cream. Let's have it. No, 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 no. You've got to share. You see, the big baboons can't get out, but the little ones can. They can come and go more or less as they please, but they never wander very far away from the main troop. In fact, they never wander further than the nearest ice cream.
We have glanced in this film at the past and the present. But naturally you're thinking, what of the future? So for the next few minutes, we're going to indulge in just a little fantasy. Our technicians have already given us the world's first regular high-definition television service. But no one can definitely foresee the future. So we feel quite safe in giving you now our quite unofficial impression of things to come.
The miniature TV camera keeps watch while Mum copes with the kitchen chores, taking an occasional glance at the monitor. Developed as an audio-visual aid, it's already proved its usefulness in industry. With a gadget like this to help her, there's no need for Mum to let the housework get on top of her. Even in his cot, Baby has no privacy, but he can't complain. After all, he'll be a TV star from birth.
Willesden. And the latest advance in television viewing is the duo set. Soon, all homes will have two sets which will interact with each other, won't they? They certainly will. Now, think of the advantages. Imagine tennis at Wimbledon. The server will serve here, and his opponent would return here. It's a fantastic triumph. I'm sure you'll agree. And now, the latest in a long line of technical advances.
London. An Oxford Street bank is catering for spenders with computer-age techniques. At a new branch, customers can use a closed-circuit auto bank kiosk for small transactions. By means of a two-way TV and sound link, the business of withdrawing money is faster and safer. While the customer makes out his check, the cashier, who is located on another floor level, gets the money ready. The completed check is put into a pneumatic tube carrier and whisked up to where the money is for scrutiny. As a security precaution, the cashier's TV set is kept on at all times. The security angle of TV banking appeals to staff, cutting out the opportunity for a hold-up. The customer also gets what he wants, efficiently. A TV camera has been installed by the Liverpool police, an electronic big brother to keep watch over everything going on. At police headquarters, closed-circuit television puts the law completely in the picture. The criminals unknowingly break into TV and the car at the same time. By radio, contact is made with the nearest plainclothes police. The rest is easy. The underworld takes a dim view of all this science. It'll soon be impossible for even a smart man to earn a dishonest living.
Hello? Yes? Oh, it's for you. Thanks. Hello? We're going to see some phones. Telephones? Oh, television phones.
Maidenhead. The time when a telephone talk becomes a face-to-face confrontation need not be far off. Scientists and technicians are perfecting a viewphone that could revolutionize personal communications in the next few years. Using an ordinary telephone, coupled with a miniature TV camera, a system is already in operation on an experimental basis at a research unit. 16 sets have been built. At present, their range is limited to 2 miles using ordinary telephone exchange equipment. Each set costs over £1,000. Users, however, find them invaluable. Not only can the callers see each other, they can also look at vital information. As a time saver, the viewphone is invaluable.
British scientists have spent 3 years perfecting the marriage of the telephone with television.
Have you got those figures for the northeast region I asked you for yet?
They aren't in yet, sir. Still on the computer.
Right.
Bye.
Of course, seeing through the telephone has one obvious appeal.
Mr. Perkins' office?
Oh, can I speak to Mr. Perkins, please?
I'm afraid he's out this afternoon.
Oh, are you new here?
Oh, yes.
I thought I hadn't seen you before. Perhaps I could get to know you a little better.
Don't be so cheeky.
Well, that's all from me, and that's all from him. But remember, when you've got all these extra TV sets, get a license, in case highly efficient and well-disguised TV detector vans are prowling surreptitiously down your street.
No wonder what the butler on the end of the pier loaded saw and put his penny in what I won the pussy. Oh, folly. You see, on the subject of undress, let's ask the question, what is the focus in the mind? In the mind of the male, perhaps the beauty and the symmetry of the shape of the female pussy, which is the butler saw there on the Robinson Cleavey as a focus. Or perhaps the wasp waist and swivel hippers, 28, 19 and 43, or shows a wobbly. I don't know. Anyway, all lustful focus and thrust it behind those there. Now, the highest aim, it must be the health and efficiency of the individual, and methods do vary. Some prefer to start by nudism in the communal campus, with sports like hunt the fumble, tennis, badminton, shuttlecocky, all these, or perhaps a little discreet in your own garbage there, thinking of making love under 10 flowers and because you cut load.
Like thousands of ordinary city dwellers, Dawn and I like nothing better at the weekend than to get into a field just off the M1 and take all our clothes off. Every week we head for the wide open spaces of the Happy Valley Health Club. And why not? It is harmless and evil is only in the eye of the beholder.
Mandy, get ready. You with your clothes on, you don't often fish.
Nice. Hello, Leonard. How's your wife? Hello. Do you remember the lotion? That's John, our gardener. As you can see. Physical activities have always been popular with we naturists. We are all quite ordinary people. Scoutmasters, models, church deacons, and travelling salesmen.
Look, 15 lovers, isn't it? What's that? Our point.
Naturism is so lovely to be amongst with people who are free and easy and happy. Some naturists have said to me, you know, this is a religion all its own. And quite honestly, if the world were all naturists and had the naturist creed, if you like, to call it such, it would be a very happy world indeed.
I oppose nudism because it's a cult, a form of self-exhibitionism, and not a very pretty one at that. If you look into it, it's a reversal of civilization. It means going back thousands of years to what we were, primitive savages. What does it amount to? A dreary parade of rather revolting bodies, bulging stomachs, sagging bosoms, people obsessed with an inhibition about themselves. Good heavens, the ancient Briton knew better. He did cover himself with woad. The animals have got more sense. They cover themselves with hair all over.
With no clothes on.
Well, I suppose several jobs are. I think the most dangerous job that a naturist can do is to fry sausages.
Oh, do you want beans there? Yeah. Oh, you and your beans. You'll go fine.
It was one hot day 3 years ago that the United Lacey family decided to become permanent nudists.
Hot lip. Hot.
Hot. Get them off then.
Ella Lacey doesn't like leaving the grounds of the camp much, so she's become the unofficial resident hairdresser there.
Oh, I don't know. It's much nicer than being out in the outside world, as we call it. I mean, here I can do my housework in the nude. You don't get all hot and bothered. I do my washing in the nude, and of course, when I go and hang my clothes out, I'm sunbathing.
Yes, the whole family bare bodykins in the sunlight. Sheer joy for that.